What's up, everybody? I'm Sly The Movie Guy, and here's my movie review of Creed 2, directed by Stephen Caple Jr., stars Michael B. Jordan, Sylvester Stallone, Dolph Lundgren, Tessa Thompson, and the rest of the other casting crew. And in this film, in 1985, Russian boxer Ivan Drago killed former U.S. champion Apollo Creed in a tragic match that stunned the world. Against the wishes of trainer Rocky Balboa, Apollo's son Adonis Johnson accepts a challenge from Drago's son, another dangerous fighter. Under guidance from Rocky, Adonis trained for the showdown of his life, a date with destiny that soon becomes his obsession. Now Johnson and Balboa must confront their shared legacy as the past comes back to hunt each man. And for the synopsis, it's kind of a little of a spoiler because because in Rocky 4, basically, like I said, the Russian kills Apollo Creed. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm sorry, it's a spoiler. That's besides the point. I was really looking forward to this movie. I was really hyped up for it. The woman, I was a little bit kind of uneasy because Ron Coogler wasn't directing the sequel, because he's doing other projects, for example, like Black Panther 2. So I was kind of curious what Stephen Caple Jr. what kind of his style is going to be for this film. I was kind of curious about it, and this is another African American director doing this film, so I was kind of curious how this was going to be. And my God, this is a phenomenal movie. I had a blast with this from start to finish. This is a good movie. The first Creed was good. This one is good too. This is like, there's a lot of things I like about it. What I liked is where we get to understand both sides of the story from the Drago, the son, and the father that boxed in the past, and we get to learn Adonis, what they're going for. We get to learn each character's motivation through this story, and I thought the movie did a phenomenal job of that. Like, for example, when we get to learn Ivan Drago and the son, I forgot the actor's name, we get a really good backstory of what they are about, what they're trying to do and stuff. And that was really fleshed out. Like, we get one, and I don't want to get into any spoilers, because if you haven't seen this movie, I'm not going to get into any spoilers, but it was just one of those scenes that we get to see where the Dragos and their family, where it's just one scene that we understand and stuff, and we understand like a lot about that, of what's going on and what their life was going like, and we get to understand that in this movie, and that was really done well. And plus, we get to understand the Adonis, his motivation, what he's trying to go for, what is he trying to go for, what does he want to prove and stuff. Like, as he trying to fight the son of Drago, what is he trying to do? Is he trying to prove that he's the best and stuff and all that? It's so deep and it's so meaningful. It reminds me so much of the first Rocky movie, because the first Rocky movie has so much depth of that. And there's some stuff, like I said, this is part of the Rocky series, so it connects everything else. So this is not like a different series. This connected to Rocky, so you get so many details from the previous films and stuff that's mentioned from the previous films, and you get to see that. And this movie does that very well. So it can kind of feel like it's like tacked on or formulaic, but I think it fits right in the right place of this film, and I really enjoy that. Let's talk about the acting in this movie. The acting was far none. It reminded me like the first Rocky movie, and I know I've said that, like I said that just like the other time, but it just reminded me of the first Rocky movie. The acting is really good, especially from Michael B. Jordan and Sylvester Stallone. Michael B. Jordan is just a phenomenal actor. He proved it in Black Panther. He proved it Fruitville, Creed. This man is just freaking phenomenal. Even beside the bad movies, I can't blame him on, because it counts as the writing, and you know kind of what film I'm talking about, if you know what I mean. But Michael B. Jordan is he's just right up there. He's one of the best African American actors that's right now is just on the top of his game. He's just really, really good. He's doing a phenomenal job. Sylvester Stallone, what more can I say? He played this role so long as Rocky Balboa, but his performance is really good. He says some deep stuff in here that I just really like. Just him, you can really buy into as like Sylvester Stallone as Rocky Balboa, just being this motivator. It's almost like it's a different type of Rocky, because if you've seen all the Rocky movies, he just was like just his regular boxer trying to go the distance and all. And now we see an older Rocky that is kind of like a mentor to another younger boxer. So that really is kind of, I like this Rocky Balboa. It's really, really good. Tessa Thompson is really good as the supporting character of the love interest of Adonis Creed, as well, Michael B. Jordan, the character he plays. She really does well in this film too. So I really, really like the thing. I really like her chemistry with Michael B. Jordan in parts of the film, because it was so meaningful. And I don't think it's better than Phylicia Shires as Adrian. I don't think so. I think she still is like the best like one of doing it, but that's not knocking things down the way. It's just she did a phenomenal job. Everybody else did a phenomenal job. Dolph Lundgren does really good as Ivan Drago. I like that the older Drago here is kind of like, it's like they give so much of a backstory on him, what he's talking about and stuff in this film. That really paid off here, and it really did well too. So all the acting across the board was really good in this film. It just felt very real. Not knocking down like like when you look at Rocky 4 and stuff, there's like some parts in here that's so kind of like can be a little bit cartoony, but here it just felt real, and I really appreciate it. Let me talk about the boxing matches. Wow. Very, very good. There was moments in this movie I was just like, whoa, whoa. It's just, it was so realistic. The punches, the things, you know, when you watch a boxing match on TV, you really gets into it. And I was glued to my seat. I was like, it made my heart jump. It had my body. I almost like, literally, I could have screamed in the movie there. There's some parts in the movie that had me like about to yell. It was just, it felt so real, like I was watching a boxing match. And it just, and this is just stunt work, but it just felt so real. When you watch a Rocky movies and stuff, or like a Creed movie, you feel that, and you just like, wow, that looked real. And that was just so freaking phenomenal. They did a fantastic job. Stephen Caple Jr., man, you did a phenomenal job. The directing in here is so well done. The script is very well, it's written very well. The script is fantastic. Directing and script, it's just like the first movie. It just really was good. Now, one of the things I love what all the Rocky movies and Creed did, the first Creed movie, they make me tear up. There's so many moments in this movie that make me tear up and so on, especially towards the end. I'm not gonna spoil it. It was just a happy moment. There was so many happy moments that just had me teared up. I had to tear up. It was the right moment. This movie does things so right. It hits you right here on the chest, and it's like a good feeling. And there's some emotional things in this movie. That's what I like about this movie. This movie had heart and emotion to it, and I'm just so glad that when a movie does that for me, it puts a smile on my face, and I really like that about this movie. Overall, I really enjoyed this movie, but I did have like little problems with it. I think some of the parts in this movie can be there's some little stuff. The movie's like 2 hours long. There's some parts that kind of like a little dragged on, but I didn't mind because this movie really hit me like in an emotional way. This movie has some heart, depth to it. I might go see it again. This is one of the best movies of 2018, and I'm going to give Creed 2 a solid A. Let me know in the comment section down below. What did you think about this movie? Did you like it or not? Let me know. I'm pretty sure you will like it. This movie, I'm recommend. Please go check this out. Take family members or anybody this weekend, the Thanksgiving, any Black Friday, any time this weekend, or as the week goes on in November or next December. Please, this movie is really, really good, and that's all I got to say. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, click thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, click subscribe and the bell button. As I can see you next time on Sly the Movie Guy. Peace.